Hey, something new here. Spear practicing the F3 at Brands Hatch. Now, this is just a practice session for a good reason. Well, maybe not a good reason, but it's a reason. It's AI racing. Whoa. And I am going to see what this AI is like. And I figured I'd talk a little bit about the channel as well. So we'll see what's happening. But I just set it up with mostly defaults. Actually, since I didn't know what I was doing, I pretty much everything defaulted. Except I did take away the fast repairs. For some reason, they have unlimited fast repairs, which I guess if you're racing by yourself, you could decide whether or not to take them. But then I was like, well, is the AI going to take them? Does the AI get damage? And I'm not sure about the set either. I mean, it's just a Brands Hatch set I had. It doesn't really feel the best. That said, the tires are probably pretty cool. And we're trying out the new, what do you call them? New overlays you might be able to see. Now, I wasn't sure what kind of level to put the AI at. So this is really going to be a test of that because, you know,
1 minute 25.4.
that's really the whole point of the AI racing is for you to, well, I don't know. I guess there's multiple points. To use the AI as practice to get better on your own racing, or just to have fun. What is, or both? I guess it should be both, shouldn't it? Well, you should always have fun. I mean, it's a game. It's not a job. If your job is playing iRacing for a living, please contact me. I'm interested in working with you. But you know, you're supposed to have fun doing this stuff. So somehow I'm P1, so I'm going to guess that the level of the AI is too low. Although that was just an outlap, so you never know. But we'll see. I'm just testing it. Whatever the default was. I think it was amateurs. I think I'm racing against amateurs, which seemed like a good idea because I'm an amateur, right? But we'll get more of a sense of it later. Now, as far as time goes, I think I'm out of time. I just used the default time, which I think was a 5-minute practice and a 10-minute quali.
Got a radio check there, bud?
Check. Check. Thanks, Chad. Oh, boy. Okay, so the spot... Oh, maybe because I'm out of time, but the spotter did not say anything. I really need the spotter to say stuff. Holy mackerel. Okay, so the practice session was supposed to be over, but it's still going for some reason. I don't know how that works, but see, it's still given time, even though practice is over. It's still got remaining time. That doesn't sound right. All right. I did click next, right? Did I click next? Session already finishing. I don't... Please skip ahead. Okay, so this is horrible. This is absolutely... I don't get it. Do they get to finish the laps they're on before? Okay, so I guess I don't understand the extra time. What's the point of that? So we got 10 minutes of qualifying and 15 minutes of the race. This is open qualifying. Oh my. I did not see that as an option. Open qualifying or single car qualifying. But that's pretty cool. Like, well, I guess that's cool. I don't know anything about the F... Well, I don't think there is an F3 series per se that uses this particular car. I think there's some kind of F3 series, but I don't know what car they use. If this is the car, I don't know. Because we don't have that kind of stuff here in the U.S. I don't think. So, but it'll be fun. Let's just go out and do a couple laps and then advance time and see how we're going. But anyway, let's. Another reason I wanted to do this video is to talk about the channel, specifically both channels. In case you guys on YouTube who have grown used to my videos don't know, I used to do a lot of stuff on Twitch, and you can find all those Twitch videos if you just search through my YouTube page. But lately I've done a few Twitch streams. They seemed alright enough. Oh no, I was on. I accelerated way too much there. I could tell that was going to be a problem as soon as I was doing it. So this first lap will be a little bit slower than you'd expect. But anyway, so I started out on Twitch before YouTube. I had some fun there. And then I started making YouTube videos.
0.609.
So, you know, so we have experience with both. And I recently started doing a couple things on Twitch. What did I do? Some farm sim and a couple races. And there were some viewers. It was nice chatting with people. I had a good time with it. So I think I'm going to, here in Season 2, 2020 Season 2 on iRacing, I'm going to do a little bit more Twitch stuff. Now that's not going to be exclusively Twitch. I'll continue to make YouTube videos. And Twitch is not going to be an everyday thing like a lot of people do. You know, all that stuff. I think a lot of my stuff will still be YouTube. Because, well, especially because I don't race back-to-back kind of things. You know, a lot of almost all of the Twitch guys, they're not just there for one race, they were there for, you know, a whole evening, you know, multiple races and things like that. But generally the races I run aren't like that. That they're just one and done. Because the nature of the series I run, the Indy cars, the Lotus 79, and the F1.
1 minute 22.
Oh man, come on, I'm on an outlap. Dude, you came right out of the pits. I'm not on an outlet, you're on an outlap. That's what I meant. Jennifer Young, come on. It's nice to put names to people you can yell at. I wonder if they're all the same. You know what, that would be better. That would be better if the names changed based on the skill level. Like Dale Jr. down there, he should be like on superstar level. But I think if I just put the percentages at certain levels. Anyway, so the series I run, they're one and done. So a lot of them will still be coming straight to YouTube. And not actually be on Twitch. My FOV is okay. And we're going to be doing other things on Twitch as well. Like I said, we had farming sim. People like farming sim. And probably some trucking and things like that. But not, certainly not as much as I was doing Twitch before. That kind of sapped my strength. Plus my schedule's still messed up, so sleeping is required. I love doing YouTube videos because you can do them anytime. Whenever I wake up and have some time, boom, let's get out there and do some driving or something. So it looks like my qualifying is going to have some problems. But we are on pole. Somehow we're on pole. If we're on pole, that's going to be a problem. Actually, I'm not that far ahead of those other people, though. And actually, this might be the right AI level for me, where I'm faster than these guys, but I got to work on it getting by. You know, that might be... Uh-oh. This sounds trouble. But the spotter... Oh, good. The spotter is working.
Still there. You're clear.
How did I not hit that guy? Man, I was close to him. So that's the plan. I don't know if I said a plan, but I'm going to be doing more Twitch stuff. But also, keeping up with the YouTube stuff. Because I can make videos at any time.
Still there, man. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Good. I'm glad the spotter's here, because the spotter wasn't saying anything earlier in practice. Alright! So actually, I think this is a good training tool.
1 minute 24.
Going through
4,
traffic.
8.
Oh. There you go. We have some more minutes, but we're not going to bother with that. We're on pole. That's all we need to do. How am I doing? Oh, I did a 22.9, and the next guy did a 24.5. So, obviously, I need to up the AI percentage. But, just in that qualifying session, I thought that was pretty nice. Let me see if I got different cameras I can use here. Load camera track. Grand Prix Brands Hatch. How about if we do broadcast? Oh, so a front camera. All right, so let's skip ahead to the race. And being only 15 minutes, and me starting on pole, I'm a little disappointed by that. I think it's going to. I think it might be just a relatively boring race with me pulling away because of the percentages. But that's the idea when you're setting up these iRacing AI races, you gotta get the percentage right for you. Got Alex Horn, P2. I don't know the other guy, but I do know Alex Horn. I've emailed him plenty of times. It's better than emailing Nim.
Green flag.
Yeah, see, we're just gonna pull away. So this is not really a good test of the AI. Darn it. Yeah, they are. They're very back there. Ideally, what I think I'd like to do, I don't know, is still have some slow guys, but then have some really fast guys. So you have a mix of people to fight with. That you will come across some people going very slowly. That you need to get by. But you also have some people who are going very much faster, and they'll be trying to get by you. Or probably already be ahead of me and pulling away if you've seen my other races. So yeah, this is just going to be me driving around for 15 minutes and not seeing anybody else, isn't it? Oh! But I did want to talk about the... Actually, if I get these percentages right, could I do an AI season? They've got it set up where you can do seasons. Where you can select your drivers, give them percentages, skill percentages, to see, how good they are. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that every time, aren't I? I did make contact. So, this race is not going to be as boring as it sounds, because I am going to have to pit here, because I'm already in the pit. So I will be at the back. Unsafe pit entrance! Okay, problems. But we could make a series out of this. That would be great. For me to run different tracks against the AI. Like I always used to do with the, what do you call them? PlayStation and stuff. So that's something. Now we've got different games. Oh man, we're going with right now on the YouTube channel. ATS, iRacing, Bus Sim. I'm happy with all of those. Bus Sims, I don't know if by the time this is out that I've uploaded my latest Bus Sim video. It was very difficult. Driving at night in the rain. Which I gotta tell you is frustrating. But, for me at least, pretty realistic. At night in the rain, I do not like driving because it's hard for me to see. I don't know if it's because of the glasses, astigmatism, who knows what it is. But Well, I'm sure a doctor would know what it is, or probably regular people too. But at night in the rain, I have a real problem driving it. It's reflections and stuff, but I think the bus sim is just too dark. There's not enough light where you'd have better lighting in real life. But I do enjoy the bus sims. I've always been looking for a bus sim, and Bus Sim 18 is frankly probably the best one out there right now. It's not saying much for bus sims, but I think it is. Alright, so I'm really far behind everybody else. So this has really not worked out well at all. Instead of running away with it in the front, I've been left behind in the back. But I am looking to see, do the other drivers get into accidents? And I'm going to say no. What do you think about the overlays? Set those up. Right now, I think you're seeing the same ones I'm seeing. Got the position, when we lapped, or when we pitted, how long we were in the pits, IRs, and this is in the upper left standings. Get your I ratings, nothing here in the AI. And how many you'll lose or gain. I would lose 184 if I, well, that doesn't make sense. I'm down 24 positions from the start, so we had 25 starters, and they're all still there, and none of them have pitted. I was, what, 29, 20, 28 behind the next guy, and 37 from the lead. So there's only an 8-second difference between the whole field. I need a bigger spread. And the last laps. So
1 minute 23.757.
So alright, so you only learn by doing. But I think it would be fun that, well, I don't have time for it, I'm sure. I don't really have time for an AI iRacing series. It would have been a fun YouTube series, but I can't see doing that. Only because of time. I do enjoy racing, but what else we got going on? Oh yeah, Bus Sim, ATS, iRacing, those will all continue on YouTube. Farming Sim, I think, is going to be a Twitch only kind of thing, because that's a live stream event, I think. I don't. And you know, with the editing that would be needed to hear Spear going up and down a field for hours picking cotton. We did that on Twitch, but I don't think we could do that on YouTube. But again, if you want to see it, come on over to Twitch. You can check out my VODs. Videos on demand. Twitch.tv/TheSpearSTL. You can also get me on Twitter, get me on Patreon, get me on anything. And you find me on those spots as well. Always TheSpearSTL. My whole life I was just Spear, but now that Twitch has gone global, there's already Spear, so I had to be The Spear. And there's probably already a The Spear, so I had to say STL, St. Louis. Well, now my job asked me, if something happens, would I consider going to another city? I said maybe. I'd consider it, but you never know. Alright, so it looks like they don't crash. I was really hoping there would be accidents with the AI. Not for me to make up positions, just because that's realistic that people crash. But it's still early days. Maybe nobody's crashed out yet. As far as YouTube goes, No Man's Sky. Boy, a lot of people still watch my No Man's Sky videos, even though after all the updates. But I think we're probably done with those. The game has changed so much since the beginning. I really enjoyed it in the beginning.
21.152.
But I played it so much, I think we're probably done with No Man's Sky. Because I not only played it on the computer so much, but PS4. The reason I bought the PS4 was for No Man's Sky. So I'm sure I have tons of hours between the different platforms. I played it on PC, and then I got it on Steam, and then I got it on, well, I got it on PS4 first, so many different platforms. And I think I'm done with that. And all the other games I've been playing, I'm probably focusing more on the ones I've got now, which are all driving games, oddly enough. I mean, I'm not actively seeking out driving games, but for some reason, they seem to be the ones that I'm currently focused on. And even Farming Sim is, a lot about it is driving. Driving a tractor, driving a truck, you know, when you gotta plow or cultivate or plant or harvest, that's all driving. But there are other events where you're walking around doing stuff. So.
1 minute 21.895.
This car still doesn't feel good. That's another question is do I have setups for tracks, and are those setups appropriate for the time of day and stuff? Like I had a branch hatch setup, but it might have been for a different time of day, different weather, who knows. Alright, but that's I did want to have this just to tell you what I was thinking about doing with the channel. And Twitch. So I'll still make YouTube videos. I don't think I'll bring over Twitch videos to YouTube. Well, I did in the past though, so I don't know. Because if I don't, then they'll eventually disappear. Twitch only keeps the videos for a certain amount of time. So I kind of do. I will bring over some of them. I will not bring over the farming videos. If you want to watch farming videos, you got to go to Twitch and check out our farming VODs or our live farm streams. But for iRacing and trucking, I guess I will bring those over to Twitch. Or I'll bring those Twitch videos over to YouTube. Just so they're preserved. Now you might be asking, why am I not on YouTube streaming or Facebook streaming? Twitch restricts people from streaming on multiple platforms at the same time. So I can't do that. Well, I could do that, but I'm a Twitch affiliate, so they say no, I can't do that. So if I want to continue to be a Twitch affiliate, I have to follow their rules on that. Whoa. And a lot of people know me on Twitch. You know, Twitch is iRacing community, very tight. A lot of people know each other. Can't believe I'm actually catching people. Considering I made a pit stop and it's very far behind. This leads me to believe that the AI percentage is way too low.
1 minute 22.43.
This is my first ever AI race. Well, no, I did do some oval AI practice, but that was awful. That was when it very first came out. They say they've made some improvements now, but I don't know because I'm still, there's something behind my brake pedal, and every once in a while my toes will catch it. It really messes me up. Alright, so from first to worst, back to catching some drivers. A couple more minutes. But it does look like these guys, I don't know, has anybody passed? Okay, no, I'm looking at the standings. It does look like some people have pulled off some passes. Like Alex Gustafsson, he's up 4 positions. Other people are up 2. All right, so a lot of people have not pulled off any passes. They're just the one position that. All right, so there have been some passes with the AI. Not as much as I would have thought or hoped.
1 minute 23.4.
There have been some.
1. Left side.
Oh, sorry.
Clear. 1 on the right side. Still there.
Oh.
Clear, good job.
That was really iRacing. Chris there would be very angry with me. Boy, I keep hitting the. There's a bar right behind the brakes. Yeah, the rig. The rig comes down right behind the brakes. So that's. I don't know. I might have to move them. If I move the if I move the whole thing closer to me, I wouldn't be hitting my toes on it. So, live and learn. Ooh. Somebody's locking up. Chris behind is really falling off the pace now. Can I get a couple more spots back? Jennifer and TJ?
White flag this time.
White flag! Come on! Come on, Spear. Don't be last against AI. Oh.
1 minute 23.715.
Dang it. But you can see how this would help me. Because I do not get a lot of chance to battle people in races.
Right side. Still there.
Dang.
Clear.
So this would give me a chance to drive in traffic and get used to things and practice fighting. I mean, these aren't the AI is really well, yeah. Even though they're not the fastest drivers, they're doing stuff, changing lanes, making little moves. They're unpredictable, just like iRacing. You gotta learn to drive with other cars. In F3 I don't really drive that often, so checkers. So I gotta learn more about the F3 if I'm gonna be. Oh. Actually, I don't know if you saw that.
Good job out there.
No, and behind me, it looks like people are stopping and other ones were crashing into them. I don't know what
Girl,
happened.
let us know if you see any smoke or anything, buddy.
That's a way to end the race.
Step 1.
So there you go, our first AI race. Sorry there, number 12. But something happened where all those cars just stopped on the track. Maybe because it was the end of the race. From 1st to 23rd. No! But that was fun. So there you go. There's what I'm planning on the channel, what we're going to be doing. Some people the winners have gone to the pits. That's what we're going to be doing. That's a little bit of iRacing AI. Call me crazy. I had fun. I was a better driver. Had more grip. That dice more instead of just driving off by myself. Had I not spun and crashed lap 1, I think that would have been a much better race. So stick with me. Follow me over on Twitch if you haven't. If you're just on a YouTube, come on over to Twitch. Say hi. I'm going to hopefully do some trucking, do some more racing, do some farm sim, do other stuff. If you're on Twitch, come over to YouTube. Check out my videos. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.